Map 1 of 9. L. Suits 2. Suit Tech 3 of 9. L1R1 Tab List 4. Gadgets 4 of 9. L1R1 Upshot Ricochet Web Vertical List 5 of Submenu Ricochet Web Purchased Horizontal List 1 of 0. Own Suit Tech 3 of 9. Gadgets 4 of 9. L1 Suit Tech 3 of Damage Vertical Submenu Amazing Damaged Air Marshal Horizontal Focused Parry Air Marshal Horizontal List 3 of 8. Vertical Choice 1 of 2. Affordable Cost Air Marshal Purchased Focused Parry Horizontal List 3 of 8. Vertical Choice 2 of Damage Focus Vertical List Submenu Double Focus Strike Focus Vertical List Gadgets Skills 5 of 9. L1R1 Tab List 9. Affordable Skill Tree Miles 41%. Venom Dash 1 of 17. Owned Venom Punch Venom Jump Venom Smack Venom Dash Double Dash 4 of 17. Owned Skill Tree Shared 23. Skill Tree Peter 36%. Unknown 9 of Skill Tree Miles Skill Tree Shared Corner Tab Air Swap 7 of 26. Air Swap Purchased 7 of 20. Skill Tree Peter 36. Unknown Spider Barrage Brute Force 50. Spider Barrage Brute Force Purchased 15 of 9. Skill Tree Miles 4. Venom Collect Biosop Chain Lightning Power Overwhelming 7. Chain Lightning Power Overwhelming Purchased 7 of 17. Owned L1 button R1 button Hold Pull Crime reported. Tanker strike.
This is always a handy place to change.
Triangle button. Open door.
This will make such a difference for the community. Thank you so much for your support. Okay. Bye-bye. Miles.
Hey, Ma.
Ven. Siéntate. I just wanted to check in. See how you're doing. ¿Todo bien?
Fine. Everything's good. Okay. It's just a lot right now. So much to take care of in the city. Super stressed about my college essay. Pete's busy doing other stuff. And Lee. Lee's still out there. Doesn't that bother you?
Of course it bothers me. But I'm committed to making this community better. I've got to let go of things that don't serve me and focus on where I want to go, not where I've been. ¿Entiendes lo que te digo?
Yeah. But Lee? I can't just let him go.
Angela, I'm gonna have to call you back. No, how can you be locked out? You have a key. Oh. No, I understand the urgency. Let me make some calls. Okay.
Mom, do you need me to go?
Didn't you just finish telling me how busy you are?
Yeah, but I always have time for my community. Okay, Ma. Where am I headed?
Harlem Cultural Center, 116th and Convent. That was my friend Angela on the phone. She's the curator, and she's trying to give a prospective donor a private tour. But the security system locked her out.
Whoops! Awkward!
Angela lined up a bunch of items for a new music exhibit, but funding fell through. And if this donor doesn't cover the costs, the museum might have to close.
I'll make sure they get in.
I'm passionate about preserving the musical heritage of this community. But how can I donate to a museum where the security system isn't even functional?
Darren, I hear your concerns, but I assure you this museum will...
Spider-Man?
Oh, thank God. The system's locked us out and it's not responding to any input at all.
Let's see if I can figure out what's wrong with it. Need to find the control panel.
R3 button. Follow wiring. Map 1 of 9. L1R suits 2 of 9. L1 upgraded suit grid row 1 item family business suit grid row classic suit grid row 1 TRACK suit grid classic suit grid row life Brooklyn 2099 suit grid sportswear suit grid Shadow Spiders advanced tech suit grid row 3 item Brook up animated suit upgraded suit family classic suit grid row 1 item 3 of TRACK suit grid row classic suit grid row family business suit grid upgraded suit grid row family business TRACK suit grid Miles Morales 2090 life story suit sportswear suit grid Brooklyn 2099's advanced tech suit grid Shadow Spider suit grid row Miles Morales 2020 purple rain suit locked grid 4 equa suit grid Ink Zero dead suit 4 equa suit grid row 7 Ink Zero dead suit red Spectre suit grid row Uptown Pride's animated suit grid row help by lock upgraded suit grid row animated suit upgraded suit grid row 1 item 1 of 4 owned suit styles affordable cost upgraded suit styles purchased submit 2 of 1 of 4 equipped rights Miles 9 affordable progress.
There we go. Control panel.
L2 button plus R2 button zip to wall. L2 button plus R2 button zip to wall.
Relays are overloaded. Gotta get inside the walls to fix them. Let's patch things up so Angela can give that tour. Must have been a power surge or something. Who are these guys?
You sure the alarm won't go off? EMP took out the whole system. We're all alone here. Just need to break this padlock and we're in.
Hold R2 button. Initiate jump jets.
Better reset the system so I can get in
L1
there and
button.
stop
R1
these guys.
button. Hold. Pull. Hold. L2 button. Aim. Then
too
R1
bad.
button. Web frayed wires.
fix it up
L1
real
button.
quick.
R1 button. Hold. Pull.
Got it. But the system's still down.
R3
Gotta
button.
find the other
Follow
relay
wiring.
boxes.
Hey, Miles. I checked in with all the feast shelters. No one has seen Martin Lee.
Thanks. Can't believe I let him get away when I could've,
The jump jets have a limited air supply that will deplete when flying.
you know?
Could've what?
Made sure he didn't hurt anyone else.
Right. Well, don't worry. I'll keep looking.
R3 button. Follow wiring.
following that wiring. Must be some valuable stuff in here. These guys seem like pros.
L1 button, R1 button. Hold, pull.
Get this back online. Nice. But the system's still down. Must be more relays.
Sax and drum are already in the truck, right?
Yeah. But we got time. And a lot more room in the trucks.
R1 button. Fire
Pass
whips
these
at
guys
instruments
without
to
being
distract
spotted.
enemies.
How about a distraction in the key of C?
What was that?
Keep it together, man. Don't you punk out on me. You could do this.
Another vent above that guy.
A spider robot! Shoot it!
Keep it together, man. Don't you punk out on me. You could do this.
Another vent above that guy.
L1 button, R1 button. Hold, pull.
Who's that? Yo, Doug, that better be you.
Miles, everything okay?
I ran into a snag, but I'm handling it.
While you're there, check out some of the instruments. Get you ready for college.
Ma, I'm going into music tech. Computers are my instruments.
Music starts with a human, their instrument and their soul. When you're mixing or sampling, you have to listen close and capture that soul. Computers can't do that.
You know how old you sound right now?
Old and wise, you mean?
That's cool.
L1 button, R1 button. Hold, pull. R3 button. Follow wiring.
Getting a stronger signal now. Looks like there's one more relay to bring back online. Oh man. Gotta get all the way across the room.
How much time we got? A couple minutes. I'll add two things. Get ready to load them into the trucks. Copy that. did that? Who's playing music? Someone bumping into things.
Gotta get this last relay online, then head to the loading dock. Make sure these guys don't get away with any of this stuff.
L1 button, R1 button. Hold, pull.
Force, let's roll!
Triangle button,
work,
web strike
Spider-Bot.
takedown.
Now it's my turn.
Spider-Man, the front door's finally open. But there is a bunch
Reminder,
of stuff missing.
you can use the web line
It's all
gadget
up
to
back
gain
in the
stealth
loading docks.
advantages.
And I'll make sure it stays there.
Triangle
get outta
button,
here,
web
quick!
strike takedown.
Go, go, go!
Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, create web line. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to wall.
Next week.
Triangle button, web strike takedown. L1 button, R1 button. Hold, pull. Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown. Square button, perch takedown. L1 button, R1 button. Hold, pull. Square button, perch takedown. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to ground.
Well, the rats can steal.
Triangle button, web strike takedown.
Too.
Triangle button, web strike takedown. Square button, perch takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown. Square button, perch takedown.
Easy on my mental.
L1 button, R1 button. Hold, pull. Square button, perch takedown. L1 button, R1 button. Hold, pull. Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown.
Here we go. Get Spider-Man!
Boss said this would be an in-and-out job. Now Spider-Man's here!
Whatever! Take him out!
You tell your boss, don't go
L1
messing
button,
with my
R1
neighborhood.
button. Hold, pull.
Stop fighting us!
L1 button, R1 button. Hold, pull. L1 button, R1 button. Hold, pull. Not enough focus to heal. Triangle button, web strike takedown.
Let's get out of here,
Triangle
quick!
button, web strike
Go,
takedown.
go, go!
Triangle reminder, you can use the web line gadget to gain stealth advantages. Triangle button, web strike takedown.
Arm day or...
Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, create web line. Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to ground. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to wall. Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown. L1 button, R1 button. Hold, pull. Triangle button, create web line. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to wall.
Good sign.
Square button, perch takedown.
I feel like this haircut has a slimming quality.
Sweet.
Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to ground. Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to ground. Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to ground. Triangle button, web strike takedown.
Too many webs.
Better not wake up.
Spider-Man! It's nearby!
Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown.
Fine, Spider-Man. One
Triangle
way or
button,
another.
web strike takedown. Triangle button, create web line. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to wall. Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown.
Boss said this would be an in-and-out job. Now Spider-Man's here! Whatever! Take him out!
Tell your boss, don't go messing with my neighborhood.
L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull. L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull. R1 button, use gadget. L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull. L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull.
Hold him here. Meet at the rendezvous point in an hour.
Not today.
L3 button, R3 button, Mega Venom Blast. Mega Venom Blast is a powerful burst attack. Trigger it when your Mega Venom Blast meter is full. Press cross button to continue.
Gotta stop those trucks. Gotta pick one for now. Give it up, guys! You're not getting away!
Triangle button, vehicle takedown.
Anything! Go play with this!
So y'all wanna do this the hard way? Okay by me.
Circle button, dodge ranged attacks. Triangle button, vehicle takedown.
Funky drummer.
They only recovered items from one truck? What a mess. Sorry, Angela. This is a deal breaker. No.
There goes our best hope for a big donor.
There's still the fundraising gala.
If we don't find that second truck, there is no exhibit. Without an exhibit, there is no gala. Without a gala, the museum will have to close.
That won't happen. I promise. Here.
This belonged to Clyde Stubblefield. Ooh! The original funky drummer. Do you know how often his rhythms were sampled? He was so influential. A direct line from funk to hip-hop. Thank you.
And don't worry, I'll find the rest of those items.
Thank you.
I should check in with Pete.
Funky, complete. Complete Hall Cultural Museum missions to earn a custom suit.
Hey, bro.
FNSM requests. Vertical list. Good men. 1 of 4.
Have a sec.
Funky, complete.
course.
Rewards. 2,000 XP.
Actually, Harry's calling. I have to take this. Catch up later?
Oh, sure, man. Later.
Hey, Pete. I'm at EMF. No sign of Doc Connors yet, but I could use an extra set of eyes.
On my way. Have you heard anything from MJ? You said she's stopping by his house, right?
Nothing yet. She told me she'd call when she got there.
Let's hope he's just taking a sick day.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna check her office. Just come by when you can.
Triangle button. Create web line. Triangle button. Collect spider box. Spider box. Spirit spider spider
Don't scare
box.
me like
Rewards. 100. Tech parts. 150 XP. Press touchpad button. FNSM requests. Vertical list. The invisible enemy. 2 of 4. Mysteria. Graffiti trouble. 3 of 4. FNSM request. Prospect Park. B drones. 4 of 4. EMF experiment. 3. Spider box. Spirit spider spider box. Rewards. 100. Tech parts. 150 XP. Press touchpad button to view. Crime reported. Arson. Triangle button. Collect spider box. Hell's
Hey
Kitchen.
friends,
Progress.
I have got
12%.
a very special episode for you today. Here to dish about all things going on in Harlem recently is the incredible and brilliant Councilwoman Rio Morales. Good to have you back, Rio.
Good to be back, Danica.
So, we've been seeing reports of an attempted robbery in Harlem.
Unfortunately. But the Harlem Cultural Center is home to artifacts from resilient musicians of color. What better way to honor them than to be equally resilient? We'll recover just fine.
If there's one thing I love, it's optimism. And I heard Spider-Man might have been involved.
What can I say? Art thieves never expect to fake out. Or Spider-Man. You'd think they'd learn to plan for both.
Right? So Spider-Man was on the scene. That's great. Think he's handsome under that mask?
That's what they say.
Well, New York wouldn't be the same without him. Thanks, Rio.
Crime reported.
Give it up
Hunter
for
Patrol.
Rio Morales, who graciously lent us her time. Any advice for our audience before we head out?
If you need help, ask for it. No one important will judge you. Promise.
Oh, I couldn't have said it better myself. Danica out!
Triangle button. Web strike takedown. Bonus objective. Fair launch enemies. 0 of 4. Triangle button. Web strike takedown.
I see him!
Bonus objective.
Head
Fair launch
enforcement
enemies.
here.
0
You're in
of
violation
4.
of several ordinances.
Bonus objective. Fair launch enemies. 0 of 4. Fill a focus bar and use it to heal. Down directional button. Heal. Bonus objective. Fake their launch enemies. Fill your focus bar to heal. Hunter Patrol. Crime
And
stop.
today's lesson
Rewards.
is never
60.
send a
Tech
robot
parts.
to do a hunter's job.
272 XP.
Though I'd
Fill
be
your
down
focus
to.
bar to heal. Financial District. Progress. 20%. Rewards. 2. Rare tech parts. Crime reported. Arms deal.
What's being sold there? Nothing good.
Triangle button. Web strike bonus objective. Web strike enemies. 0 of 5. Triangle button. Web strike takedown. Bonus objective. Web strike enemies. Bonus objective. Web strike enemies. 1 of 5. Bonus objective. Web strike enemies. 2. Bonus objective. Web strike enemies. Bonus objective. Web strike. Bonus objective. Complete. Web strike enemies. Drone directional button. Heal. Arms deal. Crime stopped. Rewards. 50. Tech parts.
See?
391
That's the thing about business
XP.
deals. Nobody
Downtown
ever
Brooklyn.
expects
Progress. 24%. Triangle button. Open crate. L2 button. Hold. A.
Okay, Dr. Young.
Triangle button. Unlock with keycard.
Hello, Peter. Let's do one last training session. You know the drill. Help the drone identify predators as well as optimal nesting sites.
Just gotta boot up the drone.
0
Let's do some target
of
practice.
10 targets destroyed. R2 button. Or 1 of 10 targets destroyed. R2 button. Or cross 2 of 10 targets destroyed. R2 button. Or 3 of 10 targets destroyed. R2 button. Or cross button. Up. L2 button. Or
Always
circle
nice to
button.
be flying
Down.
around
4 of 10 targets destroyed. R2 button. Or 5 of 10 targets destroyed. R2 button. Or cross button. Up. L2 button. 6 of 10 targets destroyed. R2 button. Or cross button. Up. L2 button.
Gotta
Or
love
circle
Prospect
button.
Park.
Down. R1 button. Or square button. Fire. R2 button. Or cross button. Up. L2 button. Or circle button. Down. R1 button. Or square button. Fire. R2 button. Or cross button. Up. L2 button. Or circle button. Down. R1 button. Or 7 of 10 targets destroyed. R2 button. Or cross button. 8 of 10 targets destroyed. 9 of 10 targets destroyed. R2 button. Or cross button. Up. L2 button. Or circle button. Down. 0 of 5 locations marked. R2 button. Or cross button. Up. L2 button. Or circle button. Down. R1 button. Or square button. Fire. R1 of 5 locations marked. R2 button. Or cross button. Up. L2 button. 2 of 5 locations marked. R2 button. Or cross button. Up. L2 button. Or circle button. Down. R1 button. 3 of 5 locations marked. R2 button. Or cross button. Up. L2.
What just happened? Did someone steal the drone? I'll head to its last location before it went dark. See if I can figure out where it went. No sign of it. Or anyone. Those guys said something about a garage. There's a few close by. If I can find the right one, I should be able to reconnect to the drone from the roof.
Triangle button. Zip to target. Triangle button. Zip to target. Triangle
start
button.
checking out these
Connect.
garages.
Connecting. Triangle button. Connect to drone.
No
Disconnected.
connection.
Triangle button.
Must not be
Connect to
this
drone. Triangle button. Zip to target. Triangle button. Zip to target. Triangle button. Connect to drone. Connecting. Triangle button. Connect to drone. Disconnected.
signal.
Triangle button. Connect to
Can't be
drone.
the place.
Triangle button. Zip to target. Triangle button. Connect to drone. Connecting. Triangle button. Connect to drone.
Telling you it's fine. Just a little stunned. It's not really moving.
Bingo. This is the place. Let's connect the video signal. What is this place? And more importantly, how do I get in there? Lots of cages in here. More bees. I don't know why these guys are collecting bees. I know they don't belong cooped up in here. I'd better turn on that sonic laser mode.
Triangle button. Switch to sonic mode.
Let's kill two
R2
bees
button
with
or
one shot.
cross button. Up.
I free
L2
them,
button or
and then
circle
they'll help me
button.
get that door
Down.
open.
R1 button or square button. Fire. Shoot cages to free the
shoot
bees.
those
R2
cages
button
until they
or
open
cross button. Up. L2 button or circle button. Down. R1 button or square button. Fire. R2 button or cross button. Up. L2 button or circle button. Down. R1 button or square button. Fire.
Hey there! Let's meet our new contestants on Look to the Face! What's your name? Drone, safety mode! Fly home! Don't blink! Alright guys, you gotta tell me. Bees?
What? Never heard of niche markets?
Yeah, but this is like niche.
We're not taking notes from a guy dressed like a spider! He's off!
A belated arrival!
Get him!
Come on, fellas! There has to be an easier way to make money!
Triangle
Why do you
button.
even
Circle
care
button.
about some
Finisher.
bees?
Do you know how many plants exist because of bees? They play a critical
Triangle
role in...
button. Circle button. Finisher.
Care? Not that much!
Down directional button. Heal.
I'm not gonna end up like you!
Down directional button. Heal. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. Fill your focus bar to heal.
I'll take you down!
Fill your focus bar to heal.
Whew, that's all of them.
You have enough parts to build or upgrade
know
gadgets.
about this poaching
Press
operation.
touchpad button to view.
It's no good for the bees. Real or
Downtown
drone.
Brooklyn. Progress 31%. 100. Prospect Park. B drones. Complete. Rewards 3. Rare tech parts 140. Tech parts 700. XP. FNSM requests. Vertical. Fear of heights. 2 of 3. Graffiti trouble. 3 of 3. Fear of heights. 2. Notice. This.
Oh, Ma left me a message.
Miles, about the stolen museum pieces. I went to the impound yard and saw an old phone number on that truck you chased down. I may be onto something. Can you come meet your mama for lunch at the park by my office? Chopped cheese on me.
Any clue is a good clue. If we can't find that truck, the museum will have to close. Plus, I never turn out a chopped cheese.
Come! Enter!
Crime reported. Armored truck. Mysterium. Fear of heights. Knock enemies into the void. Best score. Unranked. 0 seconds. Gold. Less than 1
Welcome
minute. 30
to
seconds.
my Mysterium!
Help! I can't move!
Target condition. Knock enemies
I'll
into
free
the
you
void.
soon.
0 seconds. Last
Gravity is your
gold. 0 of 15. Enemies thrown off.
Looks like I gotta throw them into the void to debug this one. Okay, Ma. Remember, everything's an illusion. Even that fake Mysterium. I won't hit the break point unless I knock them off the edge.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. 1 of 15. Enemies thrown off. Two, 3 of 15. Enemies thrown off.
This isn't I need it. Whoa! This sure doesn't feel like an illusion. How are they doing this?
I expect better from the amazing Spider-Man!
4 of 15. Enemies thrown off. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. 15. Enemies thrown off.
Hello?
This illusion is an illusion.
The Rey Mysterio skull. 1 minute, 4 seconds. Elapsed time. Gold.
Help! I can't move!
Target condition. Knock enemies into the void. 0 seconds. Elapsed time. Gold. 0 of 15. Enemies thrown off.
Looks like I gotta throw them out of the void to
15. Enemies
debug
thrown
this
off.
one.
Okay, Mom. Remember, everything's an illusion. Even that fake Mysterio.
Left stick. Target select. 2 of 15. Enemies thrown off. Left stick. Target select.
Won't hit the brakes. Whoa! This sure doesn't
Triangle
feel
button.
like an
Circle
illusion.
button. Finisher.
How are they doing this?
3 of 15. Enemies thrown off. Rare Mysterio skull. 8 of 15. 9 of 15. Enemies thrown off. R1 button. Use gadget. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Try not to bleed all over my
R1
Mysterio.
button. Use gadget. 10 of 15. Enemies thrown off. 1 minute, 31 seconds. Elapsed time. Silver of 12 of 15. Enemies thrown off. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. 13 of 15. Enemy 14 of 15. Enemies thrown off. Of 15. Enemies thrown off. Field heights. Time.
All good.
Silver. 2
Just take it
minutes.
easy.
5 seconds.
You've been through a
Total
lot.
2 hero tokens. 500 XP. Gold. Less than 1 minute 30 seconds. Rewards. 2 hero tokens. 400 XP. Cross. Mysterion Dev Diaries. Mysterion Dev Diary 2. Press touchpad button to view. Downtown Brooklyn. Progress 37%. FNSM requests. Vertical Bebop 2 of 4. Cultural Grave Decision 3. Graffiti Trouble 4 of. Triangle button. Open crate. L2 button. Hold A.
too fast, guys. Way too fast.
Triangle button. Vehicle takedown.
Give him a good chase.
Reckless endangerment just to lure me into chasing you? Classy.
Triangle button. Vehicle takedown. L2 button. Hold.
You are
A.
ours now.
100 Ace. Crime stop. Reward. 60.
Where'd you
Tech
hunters learn how
arts.
to drive anyway?
40 XP. L2 button. Hold. A. Triangle button. Investigate. Triangle button. Investigate.
Heard someone tagged your shop.
Yes, it was hideous. Until someone else showed up and painted over it. Such detailed work. Best thing to ever happen to me. Business has never boomed. No, bloomed like this.
That is gorgeous. Well, when you see them, tell them I said thank you.
Oh, here she is. You can thank her yourself.
Hey, miss, thank you for your services.
Triangle button. Inquire. Triangle button. Paint. Triangle button. Paint. Hold L1 button. Aim rock. R1 button. Throw rock. Left stick up. Plus. Cross button. Squeeze through. Triangle button. Pet cat. Triangle button. Push button. 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 Hold L1 button. Aim rock. R1 button. Throw rock. Hold L1 button. Aim rock. R1 button. Throw rock. R1 button. Throw rock. Hold L1 button. Aim rock. R1 button. Throw rock. R1 button. Throw rock. Hold L1 button. Aim rock. R1 button. Throw rock. Hold L1 button. Aim rock. R1 button. Throw rock.
Wow. You're amazing. You know that? Wait. I thought you were here buying flowers for them. I wonder if they deliver. And sent. Okay. Easy. I hope those kids enjoy the autumn sunshine bouquet.
Graffiti trouble. Complete. Rewards. 2. Hero tokens. 200. Tech parts. 800. XP. Little Dessa. Progress. 58%. You have enough parts to build or upgrade gadgets. Press touchpad button to view. Hold L2 button. Scan for Prowler code. You have enough parts to build or upgrade gadgets. Press touchpad button to view. L2 button plus R2 button. Zip to wall. Triangle button. Create web line. Triangle button. Create web line. Hold L2 button. Scan for Prowler code. Triangle button. Create web line. L2 button. Scan. L2 button plus R2 button. Zip to ground. L2 button plus R2 button. Zip to ground. L2 button plus R2 button. Zip to wall. L2 button plus R2 button. Zip to wall. L1 button, R3 button, scan environment. L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull. L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull.
Opened up plenty of these before.
L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull. L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull.
Don't mind if I do.
Triangle button, collect Prowler stash. Triangle button, collect Prowler stash.
Another one down.
You should not have come here.
Guys! If you're gonna ambush, be sneakier, alright?
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Uncle Aaron was right.
Little Dessa, progress,
Hunters did come after his tech.
68%, 100, complete, rewards, 3, rare tech parts, 300, XP. FNSM requests, vertical, Bebop, 2, road rage, 3, of, 3, Mysterium, 8, Bebop, 2, of, 3, good men, 1, of, 3, mate, alert. This mission requires a different care. Good men, 1, of, alert. This, good men.
Everything good, kid? Got a few unauthorized access attempts for my stash in the shipping yard.
Ran into Kraven's hunters. You were right about them wanting your tech.
Triangle
They
button,
must be
open
real
crate.
good if they found it. Even your dad wasn't able to.
Dad?
It was the first showdown between Officer Jefferson
L2 button,
Davis
plus,
and Prowler.
R2 button, zip to
I
wall.
had to hide in that shipping container for hours just to lose him. Almost wish he'd caught me right then and there. Never wanted him to get involved.
Well, I'm glad you're out of the game now. Stay safe, Unc.
Same there. Will do.
Crime reported, arson.
The kids at the hospital loved the flowers. Thanks, Miles.
Hold up. How'd you know it was me?
They were labeled Order for Music.
0 of 3.
Not very
Fires
cryptic.
extinguished. Triangle
Oh,
button. Web
well,
bonus objective. Weapon
hey,
moved to a surface.
I wanna
0
support what you do
of
for them.
2. Triangle button.
It's
Web
really
strike
cool.
takedown. Bonus objective.
Hey! Welcome to the team! Got a name yet? I was thinking... Spider-Man? But all the cool kids still got some fires to put out. Come on, you can't even hit me! Pretty sure my webs are fireproof.
L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to wall. 1 of 3. Fires extinguished. L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to wall. 2 of 3. Fires extinguished. L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to wall. L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to wall. Bonus objective. Failed. Web enemies to a surface. Arson.
Well, nice
Crime
work.
stopped. Rewards.
We should
80.
figure out
Tech
a team
parts.
name.
480
mention
XP.
Spider
L2
Pals?
button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to wall. 3 of 3. Fires extinguished. FNSM requests. Vertical Bebop 2 of Road Rage 3 of Bebop 2 of 3 Cultural Music Good Men. Notice this mission. Switch Spider-Man using the FNSM app to continue the main story. Switch Spider-Man using the FNSM app
Alright,
to
what do we
continue the
got?
main story. Crime reported. High speed chase. Cross button. Jump. Cross button. Jump.
This driving, not great. Didn't know New York had a drift
Cross
scene.
button. Jump.
There's a blockade.
Arrows away! Get out of there!
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. L1 button. Parry. L1 button. Parry.
They called you a hero?
Why couldn't this have happened when I'm not busy?
L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to ground. Prime, L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to ground. L1 button, R1 button.
Any sign of Connors?
Pull.
Nothing yet. It's MJ.
Bad news. Connors' house is crawling with hunters and the doctor's MIA. Good news. I think I know where to find him. Somewhere across the river. Maybe around.
Let's move. He's waiting. I'll get the gear.
Left stick, plus, R2 button, sprint towards enemies. 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 Square button, takedown. Square button, takedown.
Training with Sable paid off sooner than I'd hoped. A zoo. Connors has to be around here somewhere. I have to tell Pete.
Left stick up, plus, cross button, vault. Approach hunters from behind to perform a stealth takedown. Approach hunters from behind to perform a stealth takedown. Triangle button, examine computer. Triangle button, examine computer.
Readout.
Right stick, look, circle button, back. L2 button, R2 button, right stick, look, circle button, back.
Genes.
Right stick, look, circle button. Triangle button, examine
They've been
notes.
Studying Dr. Connors.
Right stick, look, L2 button, R2 button, right stick, look, circle button, back.
Too?
Right stick, look, circle button, back. R3 button, listen for enemies.
When he arrives, the fires must be lit. Everyone will be
A lot of hunters in there.
After all this time.
Left stick up, plus, cross button, squeeze through.
Looks like they've set up shop here.
Looks right.
Left stick up, plus, cross button, squeeze through. L1 button, aim distraction. R1 button, throw. L1 button, aim distraction.
Hello. You know I don't like being snuck up on.
Left stick up, plus, cross button, vault.
Might get a better view from the roof.
Tranquilizer hits wear off over time. Multiple hits will cause you to pass out. Press cross button to continue.
You
Stay
are in
behind
the
cover to
wrong
avoid hunters.
place, girl.
Stay behind cover to avoid hunters.
Humanely.
Square button. Takedown. Use distractions to split up groups of enemies.
So many have tried to kill him. Human and beast.
Use distractions to split up groups of enemies. L1 button. Aim distraction. Use distractions to split up groups of enemies.
Into it.
Stand by. I'm investigating. Nothing.
On my way there.
Oh my god. Vulture. Did they... I need to find Connors.
Triangle button. Examine table. L2 button. R2 button. Triangle button. Examine table.
By the silence of
Right
death.
stick. Look.
I wasn't
Circle
sure
button.
I
Back.
could clip his wings. Perhaps that would be my weakness.
Right stick.
but
Look. Circle button. Back.
Not even that could save him.
He's dead. Phone.
Triangle button. Pick up
Connor's
phone.
cell phone. Oh, please don't die. Harry, it's MJ. I'm at an abandoned zoo in Jersey. It's...
Please, don't. Please, you don't understand.
Let's get you out of there, Doc.
Objectives. Find the handcuff keys.
They
Find
used
the
a
enclosure
code to get
code.
in the cage. And Connor's shackles need that key. Just have to find them.
Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code. Left stick up. Plus. R2 button. Sprint. Objectives.
MJ.
Find the handcuff keys.
Learn a
Find the
code.
enclosure code.
Steal some keys. You've done worse.
Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code. Square button. Takedown.
Hang on. I'm checking it.
Square button. Takedown. Square button. Takedown. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code.
This looks right. The hunter who input that code has to be
Objectives.
nearby.
Find the handcuff keys. Find the
I've
enclosure
only seen
code.
one of Craven's hunts in person. I still have dreams about it.
Looking into it.
I'm on it.
Square button. Takedown.
Oh no. This is fun for us! They used a code to get
Objectives.
in the cage.
Find the handcuff keys.
Connor's
Find the enclosure
shackles
code.
need that
Circle button.
key.
Dodge into cover.
Just have to find them.
Square button. Takedown. Triangle button. Examine equipment.
Headed there now.
Square button. Takedown. Square button. Takedown.
This looks right. The hunter who input that code
Objectives.
has
Find
to
the
be
handcuff
nearby.
keys. Find the enclosure
I've
code.
only seen one of Craven's hunts in person. I still have dreams about it.
This one is special. The hunt of a lifetime.
One day, with enough training, I'm on it.
Square button. Takedown. Square button. Takedown.
Send a medic! Found the reporter!
Square button. Takedown. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code. Triangle button. Examine knife.
Must be preparing these for Craven.
Triangle button. Examine sign.
The hunter with the code.
Objectives.
came this
Find the
way.
handcuff keys. Find the enclosure
Where
code.
is she?
Triangle button. Examine notes.
Come on. Who doesn't write down their passwords? Simkarian. He called himself Mongoose. Mongoose. Maybe whoever that is knows the code. Just need to convince them I'm Vika.
Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code. Triangle button. Examine notes. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code.
There have to be clues in here about who Vika is.
Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code. Triangle button. Examine board. Triangle button. Examine board. Right stick. Look. Right L2 button. Art.
Some
Right
kind
stick.
of ranking
Look.
system. Looks like she's high ranking. Good to know.
Right. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code. Triangle button. Examine notes. L2 button. Art. Triangle
Radio
button. Examine notes.
designations.
Right
Let's
stick.
find out who
Look.
this mongoose is. Garin, my trusty subordinate.
Right stick. Look. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code. Triangle button. Answer radio.
They'll see right through me. I need to figure out who Vika is.
Triangle button. Answer radio. Triangle button. Examine notes. L2 button. Art. Triangle button.
Simkarian
Examine notes.
poetry.
Right
Must be
stick.
her first
Look.
language. Vegre, yo here. Her Simkarian is perfect. Hopefully mine is convincing. All right, let's get that code.
Triangle button. Answer radio.
Come on, MJ. Your Simkarian is still good. Enough. Just answer.
Itvika, Vika, Monguznak.
Vika, petek vagy?
Garin, elegem van a hívásaidból. Hol vannak a kezülékhez kódok?
Akodo, Chorosoto, os informacios tablan van. Tut hot na?
Te pedigas tut hot nad. Mien hongon beselhet velem. Nehiv turbet. Nerta feyet be keruhet.
That felt kinda nice. All right, better move before he comes looking. Where's that whiteboard?
Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code. Triangle button. Remove camera.
Codes for the enclosure.
Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code. Objectives.
Still need
Find
those
the handcuff
keys to get
keys.
Connors out.
Complete. Find the enclosure code. Square button. Takedown. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code. Square button. Takedown. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code.
Get over there fast.
Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code. Square button. Takedown.
Get confirmed.
Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code.
Craven will dispatch his prey. For I will.
Square button. Takedown.
This.
Square button. Takedown. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code.
Checking it out. Headed over to it.
Triangle button. Examine torches. Square button. Takedown.
What? I heard something.
Square button. Takedown. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code.
Get over there fast.
Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code.
Stand by. I'm en route.
The hunter with the keys went this way.
Square button. Take down. Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code.
There.
Triangle button. Turn on cloak.
That camo field. I think I can hide behind it.
I can feel them here.
Objectives. Find the
If
handcuff
spirits
keys.
of the dead
Complete.
are so
Find the enclosure
concerned,
code.
Maybe you should seek another line of work. They're judging me. I'll even hear them whisper about you.
If you could hear the spirit of every creature.
Get breached.
Objectives. Find the handcuff keys. Complete. Find the enclosure code. Square button. Take down. Square button. Take down.
Got the keys. Time to get out of
Objectives.
here.
Complete. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code.
We will have our victory. No matter what.
Again?
Objectives. Complete. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code.
Juro que ouve alguma coisa.
Square button. Take down. Square button. Take down. Objectives. Complete. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code. Objectives. Complete. Find the handcuff keys. Find the enclosure code.
What is that?
Okay, Doc.
Square button. Take down.
Let's get you out of there.
Find out.
Sounds like Craven is on his way here. We have to get out of here. Fast.
I'll see what that was.
Square button. Take down.
I'm on my way, Doc.
I'll take her out, Sophie.
Square button. Take down. Triangle button. Open cell.
Wait.
You know this beast.
His name is Kurt Connors. He's a good man.
There are no good men. Only good prey.
Sorry we're late. Are you two all right?
Better now.
There's a lab in the atrium. Might have a serum. I don't have much time. Then we'll buy you some. Right up the hill. That glass building. Please. Hurry! We'll clear a path! Keep your heads down!
Don't worry, Doc. We'll get you to that lab. We're not turning tonight.
Lock on!
These hunters must have a death wish. First Tombstone, now the Lizard.
Seems like they're just doing their boss's dirty work.
Their benefits must be crazy.
Now look who's joking at a bad time. You're learning!
Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
I'm fine. Let's just... MJ, move ahead, but
Fill a
stay
focus
low.
bar and use it to heal. Fill a focus bar and use it to heal.
Got some hunters blocking our route.
They even brought
The
some
beast pulse
animals
attack
from
will
home.
disable your abilities.
Guys, it's not looking good!
I can feel it. Please. We're almost there, Doc. Focus
Down
on
directional
breathing.
button, heal.
Okay.
Down directional button, heal.
Clear! Let's move!
Just a little further.
Square button, circle button, dodge under legs.
Just stay this.
Square button, circle button, dodge under legs.
There. There's the lab. You two doing okay?
For now!
Not good! We better clear these guys
Triangle
out
button,
fast!
circle button, finisher.
Hurry!
We won't let you. Your boss is so impressive. Why isn't he out here fighting us?
You're a waste of his time!
Not yours?
Not a lot of self-esteem in this group! MJ, how are things looking?
Just keep them busy.
Won't let you get hurt, sir. You'll be okay.
Please! I can't do this again!
Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Down directional button, heal.
I'm sorry!
Triangle
but we
button,
need to
circle
hurry.
button, finisher.
Yes, you can. Tell me about your family.
Down directional button, heal.
Look at me! Come on!
Get to work! We'll cover you!
This, I can use this to make an antidote.
He's here.
I'm sorry.
Not as venomous as they say.
I got you. Come on. I'm gonna get you out of here.
This
What did
feels
you do to him?
not great.
Just think. This'll definitely be your coolest scar.
Yeah. MJ, I don't think... Am I breathing?
I'll kill you!
Harry!
Do it then!
Look out! I know. Shh. It's okay. Come on.
I can't see.
Focus, Pete. One foot in front of the other. Come on.
Sorry. I was always so busy.
Don't. Look, we're almost... Pete, talk to me. Almost there. Hang on. Hang on. Come on. Get up. Harry!
Pete?
Please stay with us.
Come on. Pete, come on, this is nothing. Remember in 5th grade when you... No. You gotta stay awake, buddy.
Pete!
No! What happened? I don't know. MJ, get him out of here. I'll handle this.
L1 button plus square button symbiote punch.
Oh, this is good. How long did you live? Guess your boss needs better aim.
L1 button plus square button symbiote punch.
And I feel sorry for him.
MJ, I'm on my way.
What are you? Track the lizard. The spider is mine.
Stop hovering. I'm fine. Maybe some water.
Water. On it.
So... the suit cured your...
Yeah.
Which means without it, you...
Yeah.
Okay. We gotta figure out how to get this back onto Harry. How did you give it to me?
I don't know, it just... sorta happened.
Okay. Let me try.
Pete, there's something in your...
What? Okay, not what I...
What the...
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Let me try it again. Come on. Come on. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do.
We need to find Dr. Connors. Except...
he's a drilling reptile right now.
Kraven! The serum! He had it around his neck. That's what he used on Dr. Connors.
If we find that serum, we could analyze it, use the equipment here to engineer a cure.
And bring Dr. Connors back from the Land of the Lizard.
I'll start tracking down Kraven.
He's probably already cleared out of that zoo by now.
Well, lucky for us. He left a piece of himself behind.
Good men, complete, rewards, 2,000 XP. You have enough parts to build or upgrade gadgets. Press touchpad button to view.
There's this pawn shop in Little Odessa that specializes in rare artifacts, just like this knife. Let's start there.
Good thinking. Weirdly enough, I feel energized.
It did that for me too.
How does this thing work?
Honestly, can't explain it. I just think and the suit listens.
Okay. Maybe it'll help with finding Kraven and his serum.
Just don't get stabbed this time, please.
I usually try not to. I'll be fine. I promise.
Map 1 of 9, L1R1 Suits 2 of Suit Tech 3 of 9, L1R1 Tab List, Gadgets 4 of 9, L1R1 Tab List 4 of Concussion Ricochet Web, Vertical List 5 of 5, 0%, Submenu, Kinetic Translation, Horizontal List, Kinetic Translation, Purchased, Horizontal List 1 of 5, Owned, Suit Tech 3 of 9, Traversal, Focus, Submenu, Web Focus, Double Focus Strike, Horizontal List, Focus Strike, Purchased, Horizontal List 3 of 8, Target Acquisition, Horizontal List, Focus Strike, Horizontal List 3 of 8, Vertical Focus, Traversal, Vertical List 4 of, Gadgets 4 of 9, L1R1 Tab List, Suit Tech 3 of 9, Submenu, Amazing Wings, Acrobat, Horizontal List 3 of, Charged, Horizontal List 3 of 8, Vertical Choice, Acrobat, Horizontal List 3 of, Acrobat, Purchased, Horizontal List, Gadgets 4 of 9, Web Shooters, Submenu, Increased Recycle, Horizontal List 3 of, Recycle, Purchased, Horizontal List, Web Shooters, Vertical List, Upshot, Vertical, Submenu, Increased Capacity 2, Horizontal, Increased Capacity 2, Purchase, Upshot, Vertical, Wet Grabber, Vertical, Submenu, Bombard, Increased, Heave Ho, Horizontal List, Wet Grabber, Vertical List 3 of 5, Skills 5 of 9, L1R1 Tab List 10, Affordable, Spider Rush, Spider Barrage, Brute Force, Spider Whiplash, Electrifying 18 of 19, Affordable, Cost 1, Skill Points, you have 3 skill points available. Description: Spider Whiplash now sends out an electrified pulse that stuns enemies caught in the area of effect. L2 button. Skill tree, Miles 47%, Mega Venom Blast, Self-Care 13 of 17, Locked by Mega Venom Blast, Beacon of Might, locked. Description: Focus is filled when Mega Venom, skill tree, shared 26%, fired up 24, Gadget Resupply, Perfect Web Throw 8 of 26, Affordable, Cost 1, skill points, you have 3 skill points available. Description: Web Up, Electrified or venom-stunned enemies can be thrown by hold. Web throw. Purchased. 8 of. Skill tree. Peter. 40. Symbiote strike. 2 of. 19 of. Symbiote strike. Purchased. 2 of. 19. Skill tree. Miles. 47. Venom jump. Venom jump. Venom smash. Biosiphon. Mega venom blast. Beacon of might. 9. Mega venom blast. Beacon of might. Purchased. 9 of. 17. FNSM requests. Vertical. Bebop. 2 of. Fight on time. 3 of. Notice. This mission requires a different character.
It's Miles time.
Prime reported. Hunter cargo. L2 button. Hold. Aim.
I am a master of illusion.
Mysterium. Fight on time. Use finishers on enemies.
Let
Best
the
score.
mystery
Unranked. 0
begin.
seconds. Gold. Less.
Wait, don't leave! Wait!
Target condition. Use finisher
hold
on
on.
enemies.
I'm
0
coming.
seconds. Elapsed
Time on your
time. Gold.
side,
0
Spider-Man.
of. 6 finishers.
I may be an illusion, but your pain is real.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher. 1 of. 6 finishers. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. 2 of 6 finishers. Avoid laser when clock strikes 12. 58 seconds. Elapsed time.
Countdown to your doom.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher. 3 of 6 finishers.
You will be mine for eternity.
Square button,
Try not to
hold, air
bleed all
range.
over my Mysterium.
Wait, don't leave! Wait!
Target condition. Use
Just
finisher
hold
on
on.
enemies.
I'm
0
coming.
seconds. Elapsed
Time on your
time. Gold.
side,
0
Spider-Man.
of 6 finishers. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. 1 of 6 finishers.
I may be an illusion, but your pain is real.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher. 2 of 6 finishers. Avoid laser when clock strikes 12. 48 seconds. Elapsed time. 4.
You will be mine for eternity.
Square button. Hold.
Try
Air
not to
launch.
bleed all over my Mysterium.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. 3 of 6 finishers.
It's the witching hour. Countdown to your doom.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher. 4 of 6 finishers.
You will survive the dead night. You're running out of time, Spider-Man!
Triangle button, circle button, finisher. 5 of 6 finishers.
Time's up! You will be mine for eternity.
Triangle button, circle button, finisher. 6 of 6 finishers. Side on time, time, gold,
You're okay.
2 minutes,
Safe
56
and sound.
seconds, total, 4, hero tokens, 900, Mysterium Dev Diaries, Mysterium Dev Diary 3, press touchpad button to view.
Looks like I got a message.
Spider-Man, Betsy here. Quentin and Cole are scrubbing through all of the very helpful data you provided, and I was thinking, when the Mysteriums are back to operating safely, it'd be great to get a Spider-Man endorsement. Pro bono, of course. We're running out of capital here, and it's making Quentin quite anxious. Anyway, just a thought. No need to call back. Bye.
Sorry,
Crime
Betsy.
reported.
We
Hunter's
have a
Ace.
firm rule against Spider.
FNSM requests. Vertical list. The flames have been lit. 2 of. Bebop. 3 of 3. Cultural Museum mission. 3,349 meters. Applies to miles. Rewards. 1.
Endorsements. Might want to rethink that business plan.
Chinatown. Progress. 55%.
Beginning text-to-speech call with Haley Cooper. The kids at the hospital loved the flowers. Thanks, Miles.
Hold up. How'd you know it was me?
They were labeled Order for Music Man. Not very cryptic.
Oh, well, hey, I want to support what you do for them. It's really cool.
Thanks. You're really cool. Later, Music Man.
Branding attack.
They're really gonna brand someone?
Triangle button. Web strike take bonus objective.
Threaten
Parry
someone your
enemies.
own
0
size.
of 3. Triangle button. Web strike takedown. Bonus objective. Parry enemies. 0 of 3. Bonus objective. Parry enemies. 0 of 3. R1 button. Use gadget. Bonus objective. Parry enemies. 0 of 3. R1 button. Use gadget. Bonus objective. Parry enemies. 0 of 3. Bonus.
The new world isn't for...
Down directional button. Heal. Bonus objective. Parry enemies. Branding attack. Crime stopped. Reward.
Branding
50
irons?
tech parts.
The hell is wrong with
275
these
XP. Upper East Side. Progress. 26%. Triangle button. Change clothes.
So the phone number on the impounded truck was the pre-1970s kind with letters. Harlem 7 4321. Did the truck that got away have the same one?
Yeah. But I'm not sure I'm following.
Pre-1970s trucks were terrible polluters because they had no catalytic converters. My office did an initiative to get them off the roads. So there are now very few old trucks in this neighborhood. Si tuviéramos alguna forma de localizarlo.
I got an idea. Nice work, Ma. Back in business. If Ma's right about those trucks, they probably left behind some kind of residue.
Hey, Miles. I heard there's a star-studded gala at the museum.
If I find the missing pieces, yeah.
Never been to a gala before.
Do you want to go?
Thought you'd never ask. What should I wear? Your slack, Loki glam?
Bro, let me focus.
Right. Good luck.
I can't believe people would do this. I was so excited about this exhibit. The whole museum, really. Look, this is an unfortunate situation I'm in here. I mean, you know how much I care about protecting the collective history of this community.
I do, which is why I hope this won't derail your support.
Okay, let's see if those trucks left anything behind.
Hold L2 button.
Spider-Man's
Scan the
here.
environment.
Spider-Man, any news?
Working on some new leads. I'll let you know.
Well, I've got business to attend to. But you know my feelings.
Triangle button. Analyze
For me,
residue.
It's about preserving the history at all costs.
This looks like it could be something from a prehistoric heist truck. Smell that sulfur. Definitely from an old engine. Maybe I can isolate it further.
Essential.
To identify
Connects
the
to
substance,
corrupted. Connect
need to get rid
corrupted.
of the
Neutral. Connects to 1.
Hey,
Corruptions.
Spider-Man.
Corrupted. Connects
We know
to
you're helping
1.
on this.
Essential.
You're
Corruptions
good.
left.
Thanks.
24. You destroyed an essential atom. The reset simulation? Are you sure you want to reset the molecular ID?
Let's try that again.
Connects to corrupted. Connects to 1. Neutral. Corruptions left. 24. Corrupted. Connects to 2. Corrupted. Essential. Corrupted. Connects to corrupted. Connects to 2. Corrupted. Corruptions left. 20. Destroy the corrupted atoms. Corrupted. Connect neutral. Connects to 2. Corrupted. Corruptions left. 18. Essential. Corrupted. Connects to 5. Corrupted. Neutral. Connects to 2. Corrupted. Corruptions left. The corruptions left. Essential. Corrupt. Neutral. Connects to 1. Corrupted. Corruptions left. Corrupted. Connects to 1. Corrupted. Connects to 2. Corruptions left. 0.
Aromatic hydrocarbon. This will never make it through a catalytic converter.
Ethyl benzene. Cross button. Continue.
Hey, Ma. You were right.
Follow the pollution trail to track down the truck.
That truck was so old, it left a unique contaminant in its wake.
Fantastico. Can you track it down?
On it as we speak.
I suddenly have hope we might really be able to find everything. Pull off the gala, and save the museum.
Whoa. One thing at a time.
Okay, I know. Well, be careful, and let me know what you find.
Smell a skunk?
Sorry, couldn't hear you. Anyway, we delivered everything we had. The rest of it fell off the truck.
You better frickin' find it!
I understand, sir. We'll keep looking for the last item.
He's stiffing us. What did I tell you?
No. He'll pay when we deliver the saxophone.
Saxophone. I think you know where.
Settle down, idiot. This guy's loaded. Just need to make him happy.
L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to wall. Triangle button, web strike takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown.
Let's go find him and demand
Triangle button, web strike
You
takedown.
guys have no patience.
Triangle button, web strike takedown. Square button, perch takedown.
What was that?
Square button, perch takedown. L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to ground.
Keep hearing.
Triangle button, web strike takedown. Square button, perch takedown. Square button, perch takedown. Triangle button, web strike takedown.
Did you really think you seen the last of me?
How the hell did the spider find us?
More friends? Let's go.
Come on, guys! Get the spider pump!
Square button, hold, air launch. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
It's too late for me!
Okay. That's all of them. Let's open up that truck and get the rest
Triangle
of those
button,
museum
open
pieces.
truck.
Empty. They must have already given their boss whatever was in here. All roads seem to lead to that guy. Sounds like somebody's phone.
Triangle button, check phone. Right stick, look. Boss, find Charlie Parker's saxophone. Right, boss, not paying you for anything without it. Right
Okay.
stick, look. Circle
so there's
button,
something
exit.
out there they're still looking for. So I found the second truck, but it was empty.
Oh no.
But they lost one of the pieces somehow. Charlie Parker's saxophone.
Oh, Miles. Head over to C.J. Walker Park.
Okay, why?
One of our interns said she heard a guy talking about a saxophone he found. I didn't believe her at first. She's kind of a bochichera.
If it's the one these guys lost, the boss seemed really interested in finding it.
As he should be. Charlie Parker's a legend. That saxophone is priceless.
Who should I look for at the park?
I don't have a name. They said a trumpet player was talking about it.
Trumpet! Got it.
Thanks, Ñarañita.
Triangle button, open
Let
door.
me know what happens. Te quiero.
Okay, where is this trumpet guy? This place looks a lot better today than it did when Fisk and his crew took it over.
you're being really negative.
Triangle button. Talk.
Hey, Miles.
Steph, what's up? You here with Gloria?
Nah, she's working.
I just got here. Was looking for a trumpet player. You seen one anywhere?
Yeah, Teo is here, playing his trumpet.
Teo plays trumpet?
Mm-hmm. I think he was over near that far gate.
Great. Thanks, Steph. And say hi to Gloria for me.
Thanks, everyone.
Triangle button. Talk.
Hey, Spider-Man.
Hey, Miles.
Teo! Sounding good, man. Wow, I didn't know you played the trumpet.
I dabble. Hey, I was actually gonna call you. When I was in Keynote Music this morning getting my horn fixed, some kids brought in a sax they found on the street. Was thinking it could potentially be the one from the museum. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. They were trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, 100%. You talking about Keynote on Cathedral?
Yeah, talk to Eugene.
Thanks. Headed there right now. Trumpet sounds great, bro. Hey, Ma. Found the sax. On my way to pick it up now.
Ay, bendito. Angela will be so relieved. This just might save the museum.
Hey, did you know Teo played the trumpet? He's pretty good, too. Had an audience and everything. The whole park was bumping.
Precisely why this museum is so important. Music enriches our community and brings it together.
Is that my mom or Councilwoman Morales talking?
It's both. Ten cuidado, mijo.
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good.
Hey, Spider-Man! I was about to put an alert in your app.
What happened here?
Couple of creepy guys just dragged Eugene out of here. Definitely wasn't right. They went that way.
Thanks. I'll check it out.
L2 button. Scan. Hold.
Scan
L2
for any
button.
clues
Scan the
here.
environment. L2 button. Scan. L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to ground. L2 button. Scan. L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to ground. L2 button. Plus. R2 button. Zip to ground.
Scuff marks. Looks like Eugene might have been dragged that way.
Triangle button. Web strike
I
takedown.
don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, fellas! You wanna learn to play music? There are better ways to do it.
Spider, get him!
L1 button. R1 button.
Man,
Hold.
Here comes
Hold.
the rest of the band.
L1 button.
You guys
R1
long
button.
enough?
Hold.
Get the
Hold.
spider!
Down directional button. Heal. Square button. Hold. Air launch. Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
You okay?
A few bruises are okay, as long as they left me my keys. Here, take these and open my trunk. Charlie Parker saxophone. That's the real deal right there. I was getting ready to return it to the museum,
and those guys busted in. Yeah, he used that to record his masterpiece, Ornithology, 1946. You a Bird fan?
My dad was. I don't know much about old music.
Old. When you hear an MC today, use syncopated accents, stress the offbeat, flow in and out of the rhythm. That ain't nothing but bebop.
I'll have to listen a little closely next time.
I'll get this back to the museum right away. Then I gotta call my insurance company.
Okay. Thanks, man. If I could get into the phone these guys were using to communicate with the mastermind. Wow. All zeros is a number equivalent of password as a password. Just a midnight rendezvous with a criminal mastermind. No biggie.
You can afford to try a new suit or suit style. Press touchpad button to keep it fresh. Bebop, complete, FNSM requests, vertical list, The Flames, under construction, 2 of 2, Mysterium, The Flames have been lit, Bebop, complete, rewards, 8, hero tokens, 200, tech parts, 1,200, XP. Harlem, progress, 26%, rewards, 2, rare tech parts.
I'm sure you've heard by now that Mac Gargan, the Scorpion, has been found dead. His stinger removed like a trophy. One can only assume this was at the hands of the Hunter. Are they doing what the ineffectual Spider-Men won't, and removing these dangers permanently? Then again, maybe Spider-Man has finally changed his tune. I, for one, say, let them wipe each other out. They're not making our world a better place, and the less of these mass marauders roaming our streets, the better. When they're gone, we can turn the corner back to simpler times. Wouldn't that be refreshing? I yearn for the days of normal news coverage, when I could attack the real issues, like the tanking economy, or the corruption of our youth, instead of being forced to cover spandex buffoons who make life for the average Joe a waking nightmare. One day, one day.
Bonus objective, hit enemies with throwables, 0 of 2.
Sorry in advance for turning all your illegal stuff in.
Bonus objective, hit enemies with throwables, 0 of 2. Bonus objective, hit enemies with throwables, 1 of 2. Square button, hold, air launch. Square button, hold, air launch. Square button, hold, air launch. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Here come the exterminators, Spider!
Bonus objective, complete. Hit enemies with throwables. Triangle button, pick up. Triangle button,
There's an
pick
ambulance not too far away. I'll drop you right off.
Oh my god, thank you!
Just a little bit farther.
Triangle button, zip to target. Triangle button,
There
drop
you go.
off civilian.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Bless you, Spider-Man!
Arms deal, crime stopped, rewards, 80, tech parts, 610, XP. Harlem, progress, 28%. FNSM requests. Vertical list. The flame under construction. 2 of 2. Mysterium 700. The flames have been lit. 1 of 2. Main mission 3,520 meters. Applies to Peter. Under construction. 2 of 2. Mysterium 700. Boss, I'm on the way to the Phoebus Theater.
Who's this?
Boss, bring the sacks and you'll get your money.
Time to take down the boss of this operation and find the rest of those museum pieces.
FNSM requests. Vertical lit. Hard bop. 2. Under construction. 3 of 3. Mysterium 700.